Hey, you guys, this is Carolyn, the owner of Funky and Bold Empowerment Business for Women. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can tell if a guy likes you. But before I get into that, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel and definitely hit the notification bell to get alerted when all my videos drop. I was in the library yesterday. And I'm in the library in the front doing some research and work. And in the back of the library were about four guys, right? It was four guys all sitting together at this table. And one guy caught my eye, and it was like really like this like sexy look. And I was like, okay. Not a big deal. As a woman, I'm accustomed to guys looking, and guys flirt naturally, and not the biggest of deals, right? Diagonally from me was another girl, beautiful girl, okay? She was sitting diagonally from me, and so as I'm working, I'm watching her get up and go like to the bathroom, go get the stapler, like a lot of back and forth action, right? So then she sits down and then the guys, now after about 20 minutes of this, the guys, they get up and they go off to go grab something to eat, I assume, because it was around like lunchtime. So I'm assuming they went to go grab something to eat. And the one guy had his girlfriend with him. And I didn't realize somebody had a girl back there. I just saw a bunch of guys. So the guys leave, the guy with girlfriend leaves, and like he kisses her, whatever. Not a big deal. They all leave. Fine. Now, about another half hour goes by and they all start coming back one by one. But the one guy who had the girlfriend came back without the girlfriend. So he comes back and they all sit back down. Once they all sat back down, the beautiful girl who's sitting diagonally from me gets up again and starts doing this back and forth process. So it made me really look at her to see what it was she was doing, because she's just back and forth. So I look at her, and she's making eye contact with the guys in the back. Okay? So I'm like, okay. So when she sat back down, she got back up again and went to the bathroom. And when she got up to go to the bathroom, the guy who had the girlfriend got up and got on the phone. And when the girl came back out, her hair was up in a bun, and the guy with the girlfriend was on the phone, walked right by her and was like, hey babe, right? Like kind of in a nervous manner. And I was like, okay. So we're in a library where it was actually a library of a university. And so this is a library, even if it was a public library, but this is a library that has a specific population and is frequented by the same people over and over, right? So gathering this whole situation, when the girl came back from putting her hair up in the bun and the guy with the girlfriend left, about 5 minutes later, she packed up and she left. So when I look at the whole thing, this tells me that not only had she known these guys, like she's seen these guys before, okay? The main guy that flirted with her was the guy with the girlfriend, because right after he left, she left, okay? And then when she came and sat back down, after he left, she looked at the other guys. So maybe one or two of the other guys were flirting with her too. But the thing is this was the guy who had the girlfriend. That was the main guy she was flirting with, because she immediately packed up and left. I want to tell you guys something, okay? When a guy sees you, okay, and he thinks that you're beautiful, he is not shy. Some guys are shy. I'm not going to say all guys aren't shy, but 9 times out of the way guys work is that they have to if they want to be successful with women, they have to get over rejection. And they have to go ahead and approach you in order to get anywhere. So if a guy's into you, he will approach you and he will say hi, regardless if he's flirting with you, walking past you, making gestures, whatever the case may be. If a guy wants you, he will speak to you. You do not have to get up and keep catching his attention. See, what happens is that when a hot guy, when a sexy guy looks at you deep into your eyes, that sends a shot of dopamine from your brain into your body. And that shot of dopamine is like a hit of heroin. Okay? It's like a rush of heroin going through the body. So it's a great feeling and it's addictive. That's why the young lady kept getting up, going back and forth to the bathroom to catch his eye. Because once he saw that she was into him, he stopped. He no longer was making efforts to try to get her attention because she was doing all the work. The second thing you need to know is you do not need to chase a man that is into you. You don't have to chase him. If he wants you, he will come get you because he does not want to run the risk of another guy coming for you. Okay? That is the truth. Men are hunters by nature. They want to chase. They do not want you chasing them. They don't. Nor do you have to. She kept getting up, and that was really one of the biggest mistakes she made. She was beautiful. She did not need to act this way to get a man's attention. She did. Another thing is, if a man, when you see him and the first thing that comes to your mind is sex, he is not into you the way you want him to be into you, unless your mind is also on sex. What happens is a low quality man will cause you to lower your standards so he can get what he wants. This guy was attractive, yes, but he had a girlfriend. He made it known. He brought her with him. He kissed her in front of everybody. All right? It was not a secret that he was with someone. And yet, he's still flirting with you. Are you stupid for flirting with him? No, because of the adrenaline rush that you're getting from your brain. It is necessary for you to know what's going on so you can now make an educated decision. It's one thing when you have no idea what's going on. It's quite the other when you finally get the right information. And that is what's happening. Once he lets you know that he has a girlfriend, it is now a matter of time before you two fall into bed to each other. But the third thing I want you to know is if he has not spoken to you yet, if you guys have been flirting back and forth and he has not made a move to come talk to you, he He's not going to. He's not going to, because this entire situation is a way for him to gain attention. This is not about you becoming his girlfriend. And if you guys been flirting back and forth and he hasn't said a word to you, it may not be about sex either. Because men talk to you. If they want you, they talk to you. Trust me. They do. They do. But when a man is just flirting with you and he's not saying anything, it's a waste of time. It is a waste of your valuable, precious time. He has all the opportunity for you have given him the green light. And yet he hasn't made a move at all to even speak to you. That is a waste of your time. That's exactly what that is. And I want to address this so you do not internalize it and then sink into your subconscious mind. I am not valuable enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not good enough to get a guy like that to talk to me. You are plenty good enough. Plenty good enough. It's just that he is on this particular mission of self-gratification. It has nothing to do with you. Not really. You are just one of many that he is doing this to. And to be honest, even though he has a girlfriend, she knows. She knows what he's up to. Whenever a guy has a girlfriend and he's doing this, she'll come out of nowhere, and he'll be extra affectionate, or he'll make extra phone calls. She sees him because he's so attention seeking that there have been times where she's caught him looking at other girls, because guys like this can't help it. They are definitely looking for more attention, for an ego boost. And then when they want to let the girl know what's going on, where he stands, or if he wants to get a girl to go away, then he pulls out the girlfriend. And then girls know a girl will see them together and have a dumbstruck look, like she just got hit by lightning, like, what? And the girl probably doesn't want to cause a scene, so she's not going to go into this big, long interaction or, whatever. So she just kind of walks away. So at the end of the day, the girlfriend's not winning either. She has a guy who eventually one day will slip and sleep with someone else. Because he's bold enough to go ahead and just flirt with like dozens of girls. And she may be telling herself, well, it's just flirting, it's harmless. Is it though? Because if he has the capacity to do something like that to you, what else does he have the capacity to do? So that is the information I want to share with you today. If a guy really likes you, he will talk to you. He will come up to you. He will take advantage of the opportunity in front of him, and he will say something to you. And if you guys have been flirting heavy and he never says anything, he will not. Do not waste your time with this guy. Move on. But definitely know that you not only deserve better, you can have better. You are a high quality woman. You have an amazing set of values. And yes, it does feel good to get attention from men, but not all attention is good attention. And you can definitely have more if you set your sights on more. That is for sure. So again, my name is Carolyn. I'm the owner of Funky and Bold, the empowerment business for women. Check me out on Instagram at Funky and Bold. It's the name on Instagram. And again, hit like and subscribe to the channel, and definitely hit that notification bell for all my future videos.